Hello, beautiful twin flames. This is Nikita. I sincerely hope you can hear me. Today, there's a change of location, there's renovation happening in my house, so I do apologize in advance for if my volume is low, as well as if you hear any external banging sounds, drilling sounds, all of that. But I just had to come on because um, last few days I have been telling you all that a lot of shifts are happening, a lot of changes, purges. um, Middle of September I had talked to a lot of you in my audio as well as some of my videos as well about October was leading us and helping us clear out a lot of things, helping us take a lot of decisions, bring about certain awarenesses, releasing of old patterns, and Venus retrograde was helping us to come and bring closures and a lot of things that have been happening. And then around 10th of October, and after that there has been a constant, reshuffling, reshifting. It felt like there is conflict which is happening um, in the higher realms. There is, clearing of past ancient karma, which I spoke about in my last audio on YouTube. It was my first attempt at doing an audio. I think it worked out quite fine, except the fact that it got suddenly cut off, and so I could not speak much more about November. But there has been, a deep sense of pain and wanting to give up, and a lot of confusion, doubts, which have been rising up in a lot of divine feminines, and I have been talking about it, posting about it, and stuff like that. But today I felt yet another push to come online, and in case I do get interrupted, I apologize because I don't have a pause on this, so I may have to kind of go out and address certain things because they, they may need something from me, the workers. So what I am essentially doing here today is that yesterday a lot of things got cleared out vis-a-vis the feminine. It is ongoing. If you have not yet faced it, you may face it in the near future, because it does take place wave after wave. Okay, so there was a lot of what the masculines are going through is a lot of turmoil. What I have been made aware of is financial crunches, and them turning to people who have usually bailed them out or stuff, and this time uh, they are being kind of rejected or denied for whatever reason. Also, that a lot of things that they banked on for their stability or emotional stability or whatever, a lot of things are coming to the surface. I think a couple of readings back I did talk about how um, everything that they have thought was solid foundation, what was a happy home where they had invested in time, effort, money, is all going topsy turvy. They have been tower moments. The universe is really, really intervening and pushing them to start now coming into their own divinity, into their role as divine masculines, the clearing, purging. So they're going through a lot. And what is happening vis a vis the divine feminines is being the divine feminine, especially if you're with your true twin flame. And yes, even if you have not even met your divine partner in the physical, but you know okay, they're just telling me no, it's not relevant, you're clearing out your own. Okay, so uh, those who are with their true twin flames, be it you are in separation or in no communication or very sporadic communication, um, along with your own karma and pain, at times what is happening is you are also uh, experiencing the confusion, the doubts, the pain that the divine masculine is currently going through. I am shuffling the surrender deck with the intention of finding out not what they need to surrender, but what they are surrendering. What is the divine masculine surrendering currently? And then I will do, now that I've done for the divine masculines, I'm pulling out what is the feminine, divine feminines currently releasing, what are they surrendering, clearing, releasing. So the divine feminines, you may be experiencing a lot of um, emotional turmoil, purging, feeling almost triggered, like in the beginning stages of trigger. It can be that intense also, but it will be if you have been doing your inner work. And I'm especially talking to those who have been on this path for at least a year and a half or longer, 2 years longer. So also, regardless, I'm sure, because I'll be pulling out the chakra cards as well for both divine masculines and feminines. The sacral chakra, your root chakra, your solar plexus is what is really being cleared out, expanded, because pretty much those who have been doing regular cleaning meditation, their upper chakras are uh, at a level. Of course they will keep getting expanded, but for the feminines it's the lower chakras, and for the masculine it's the upper chakras right now. So even if you look within your own self, because we all carry inner masculine and feminine energies, you may find that that's exactly what's happening. And there are various symptoms, but headaches, feeling intense heat, feeling extreme thirst. I have mentioned that as well in my audio, that there's extreme thirst. Um, you may be feeling a lot of stuff happening in your throat chakra as well. um, my skin suddenly, of course I've been doing the Diwali cleaning and stuff, so I've been working in the dust, and stuff, but I don't think I have done this before, but my face especially is feeling so dry, and my skin is literally feeling like it got torn off, you know um, this is an allergy which I had gotten over. I'm really allergic to heat and dust. The combo is lethal, and guess which country I live in. So, um, it could be a final purge which is happening, the final clearing of this, because we're collapsing a lot of timelines which are no longer serving us, which reminds me that the affirmation that came to me yesterday, and I was doing it vis-a-vis my divine masculine. It's no longer generic. It was vis-a-vis my divine masculine, that I heal, and I choose to heal and release, and then I would add words as they were coming up. Of course I was working with, and I can use multiple tools at the same time. So I was using my breathing, I was using violet flame, as well as my roots, to release and clear out all that was arising. I would add the word, whatever it is: dependency, addiction, codependency, expectations, anger, resentment, grudges, pain associated, our negative associations with each other, and things like that. You get the picture. So, uh, these are all very important things that we are going through right now, and tomorrow we are getting into November. And what I was trying to say in my audio was that this is a very potent, very magical, very divine energy month for all of us. Okay, so use the energy to clear, to manifest, and especially on 7th, which is the new moon, and for those of us in India it is Deepavali. So it's about lighting up your insides, right? it is about clearing your light body, your energy body, your emotional body, your mental body, your etheric body, your causal body, all of it, your ego, your subconscious, so that's what we have to focus on right now and clear. I literally feel I am doing, the more I'm clearing out my external and internal at the same time, the more I'm clearing out internally, the more my external is also getting cleared up on its own, right? So that's what's taking place. And as in when, I mean, I'm getting so much, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed where all to explain to you. But yes, the divine masculine is going through a lot, and they are, if you're feeling that they're ignoring you and things like that, but they're really really caught up in a lot of things. So let's see what exactly are they clearing out. uh, they're being asked to, what is being opened for them is where they had lost all hope, where they had, become all, used to the mundane and the routine, and they are being awakened to the fact that they are manifestors, that there is beauty. They are being reminded of the good that has occurred, maybe even with the divine feminines, the good that they have. They are being brought down to pray. I had literally seen this, that the divine masculines are being brought down to their knees, and that's what they are finally surrendering, finally realizing that even that they are not in control, and they have been stuck trying to do things their way, according to their plan, according to their timetable, and they're realizing that that is not what is going to get them what they need. And that's, they are on a twin flame journey, and they need to surrender to prayer and to ask for help from the divine. They are also surrendering fear, like I said, solar plexus, and in the root chakra, or vis-a-vis other things in the sacral chakra, or wherever they might be carrying, especially in the heart chakra, if they're afraid of loving. They are going through an overall healing, okay, at this time. So I cannot just specifically say which, but that's what is coming through, that they are going through complete healing. And the chakras of theirs, definitely throat chakra is being activated, clear, to speak their truth, to express their truth. They have been suppressing, they have been unable to talk, and they are unable to express their love to you, they're unable to express the truth to their family members, or whatever it is. Root chakra, they're being grounded. Solar plexus, another solar plexus, they're missing you, they are wanting you. There's again the root chakra. And how ironic that I mentioned these chakras for the feminines, but it is also coming out for the masculines, that this is what is getting cleared out. That was my question, hence I'm talking so briefly. um, Now for the feminines, what I've what I've what have we let go, or what are we letting go, what is being cleared out of us, is the fact that the control issues that the divine feminines wanting to control or fix the divine masculines, even, or the divine partners, that that we are letting go of. We are also learning how to listen to our body and to nurture it when it needs sleep, when it needs water, what kind of food are we being guided to. We are definitely being asked to pay attention around people, so our intuition vis-a-vis our body, what is it guiding us to do. That's what we are at this time learning. All our shame, guilt, hesitancy, about taking charge, about what we are passionate about, be it in our profession, be it with our divine masculines. Like I said, our sacral chakra, all the traumas, all that in the past 1 month, it was being cleared out and getting healed again. this docile, coy, people pleasing habit that a lot of divine feminines have been, habituated to. We have been brainwashed into making us feel that is what is going to get us liked and popular and accepted and approval from our family, from our parents, from our peers, from our teachers, from our colleagues, from our divine masculine. And we are beginning to realize that no, this is actually counterproductive and it's not really helping us. So, what is the divine feminine? Where is she receiving her healing? Heart chakra. Look at the rainbow energy coming in. You may be getting headaches. Like I said, solar plexus, yes, your higher chakras. I never look at them as separate, third eye and crown chakra. Headaches, again, throat chakra. You may also be receiving messages at this time for, I'm sorry, you may be receiving messages through songs about what's going on with your divine masculine, or what does he want to say to you, or what you are feeling at this time. I'm very distracted by the fact that what I just said is come out completely reversed. Okay, like I said, the divine feminines, the healing will be happening in the root, the sacral, and the throat, not the throat, the solar. But here, and I've said the higher chakras, the throat, the third eye, and the heart of the masculines will be getting healed, but it's come out reverse. And I see that as we are mirroring, as the divine feminines will heal this aspect of theirs, automatically the divine masculines will be healing, because these are the chakras that the feminines, the base and the sacral, the feminines were healing last month, and that's now what is happening with the divine masculines. And now the divine feminines are again expanding these, right? So that's what is going to come next for the divine masculines, because there's so much powerful mirroring that's going on currently. So I'm going to be pulling out some tarot messages. I don't have all my decks here, of course, but to see what is currently shifting for the divine masculines, because I got very interesting reading yesterday, and the first card that has come up is Emperor in reverse, and I see this as them leaving behind their stubbornness but being the divine masculine, coming into the energy as divine masculine. And how beautiful is this? The star card has come, the wishes, the destined relationship, the that the divine timing for that is coming up. Okay, page of pentacles, the offer, the apology, a message. This is not exactly an offer, but a message. That's what is perhaps what is going on in their mental space. What's going on in their emotional space? Let's see that. Okay, four cards has come out. Something that has been coming out reverse, temperance, is come out straight today. Okay, there are two cards that have come out sideways, but first let's talk about that. Accepting emotional healing, accepting divine guidance and divine healing, bringing the emotions into balance. That's what's going on at the emotional level right now. Two cards have come out sideways. One is the Two of Swords, which is about conflict, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of people talk about Queen of Pentacles as someone who is getting clarity, who speaks the truth, and who is very, determined, very fair, very in the mind energy. But for me, especially, uh, because we all have our own personal markers, how we do our readings, every tarot reader will have their own. For me, the Queen of Swords is always the mother-in-law, or the karmic, whoever is the karmic, that energy. And they both have come sideways, and the fourth card for the emotional energy is putting down. This is the Ten of Wands, and you usually see the guy carrying the burden, but here he's put it down. And what is he holding? Just one staff, one wand, which is the starting of new passion, getting inspirations, getting ideas. And this has come out in the emotional space, letting go of the conflict inside of them, letting go of wanting to be logical or listening to certain karmic people. What is happening in the physical, what is happening with the divine masculine, the physical and the current for the collective. Whoa. Ten of Pentacles has again come out sideways. The Hermit in reverse. They're coming out of this silent zone of being quiet and alone. In the physical, the Eight of Wands has come out reverse. Okay, so though this is a card of communication, it has come out in reverse. I will just clarify that. But the Ten of Pentacles, the happy home, along with the um, Queen of Swords coming out sideways, and previously it has all come out upside down. It is kind of showing me that they are realizing that this is not what they thought was the happy home, and the situation is really, really not. So I'm just clarifying the Eight of Wands. Why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse? One more card, please. Why is it in reverse? Okay. The first card that came up was the Lover's card, and I couldn't help but laugh at the way the angel is holding a sword over them. It's high time now. Accept this apple, this offer that the divine feminine is giving you. That's like the Ace of Cups that she is offering, and the divine seems to be saying, okay, the sword is now hanging on your head. The second card that has come out is the Ten of Swords, but in reverse. They are going through a healing. They are getting over certain sense of betrayal, of pain and traumas, or whatever that they have been feeling, and the divine feminines have been tapping into that energy, and they are right now in the healing process. This card also has come out sideways. They're not yet feeling very independent and self-reliant. All right, so the reason why they are not yet communicating, even though they are coming out of the hermit zone, is because they need to still heal and feel a little bit more confident about themselves. Great. I asked what is coming next, and the card that has come up is the Queen of Cups. He's leaving behind the Queen of Swords and moving towards his Queen of Cups. He is getting over and realizing what he's been stuck in, be it a codependent relationship where he's been in addictions, his fears, he's getting out of that, coming towards his 1111, his twin flame, his divine union. That's what's going to be coming up, but it's not yet time. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Indeed, because the time for that has ended. This is the World card. That cycle has ended, and he realizes that he just is getting over this grief. The attention is being taken away to these two cups. One final card and message vis-a-vis the divine masculine. Ten of Cups. And the King of Swords, but the sword is down. He's coming out of his mind energy into wanting this Ten of Cups. I know I'm talking very briefly, and the reason why I don't do layouts when I'm doing these generic collective readings is because it's there is a, I'm pulling out cards based on energy, and a spread limits it, so I rather follow whatever comes to me intuitively. I'm more of an intuitive reader, of course. Reading what the card says is wonderful always, but when I am tapping in for the collective, every time, every card in combination with what came before, what came after, can have very many, several interpretations. So I rather listen to my intuition and not have a specific spread or how many cards, and not to talk too much in depth because it just confuses everyone. Okay, very briefly, three or four cards for what is currently, what can the divine feminine expect at this time? What can the divine feminine expect at this time to come her way? I said four or five cards, and already seven cards have fallen. Okay. Moving to calmer waters, you will be able to leave behind all this turbulent waters. If you have been struggling with your finances or juggling or stuff like that, you will be able to put an end to that juggling. Manifesting whatever it is that you require. You're in your magician energy. Please manifest. I have been saying so. November, all of November is very powerful. Please manifest and work towards what you're trying to manifest. Show the universe that you're serious about it. Okay, one of the cards that flipped over is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, what I'm seeing over here is that any selfish, self indulgent energy is leaving. Okay, the King of Wands, what can you expect is action from the divine masculine. Ten of Pentacles and the Moon in reverse. So all that was hidden, that was dark and being kept away from you, secrets and lies, or if your relationship was a secret, that also is now going to come out into the, it will all, how should I say this? The truths will be revealed. That's what you can expect. And wow. Coming out of the Hangman energies, the Star card, destiny and wish fulfillment, hopes and desires coming true. The Knight of Cups, a message of love, action towards love that you can expect. You may not be feeling emotionally very grounded. You may still continue to go through emotional upheavals and feeling all over the place. Yes, indeed, because the King of Wands did come up upright, but the Queen of Wands, your energy is slightly upside down. But I'm looking at this as you don't have to take any action at this time. You need to focus on yourself to bring yourself back into your emotional balance. And what you need to do is look at this. The waiting is over. The waiting is over. So, I do hope you enjoyed this very impromptu message. There was a lot of channeling that I got, that there's a lot of shift happening, and that a lot of the chakras are getting cleared and expanded in the collective. And you may find that you're feeling extreme heat, extreme, either you want to sleep a lot or not sleep at all, and extreme amount of thirst. My skin is feeling parched and dry, and you may be feeling a lot of emotions, and this is your clue to do your inner work, to clear out, to use your tools, to use the various flames, to call on your angelic guides and masters to assist you, to go and do things that make you happy, to make you feel fulfilled. Take care of yourself. Stop looking towards others to bring you anything, the more you are able to take care of yourself, keep your vibrations very very high at this time. Also, do try it throughout November to be very, very regular with your gratitude list, with your Ho'oponopono, with shielding yourself, with clearing your energies, with protecting yourself, spending time in nature, drinking a lot of water. Please, please take care of yourself, and I leave you with a lot and lot of love and light. And if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. I do hope that if you have enjoyed my video, you will subscribe. I would appreciate if you give it a thumbs up, because it keeps me visible in the news feed. And as always, I look forward to your comments, your questions. So this is Nikita signing off.